Um, it's time to be a little bit messy. What is that? What is that? What is that? Get your asses in here. Um, I don't know. I didn't have a whole lot of things to talk about, but I just wanted to be messy with with y'all today. Hey, what's up? First of all, I've had this shirt for fucking years, and I don't know. I'm obsessed with it. I try not to wear it too often because y'all be like, but I love it. Also, before we get started, make sure you're going over to patreon.com/Adrian Expression every Tuesday tomorrow. I put up a podcast episode. So if you'd like to hear me run my mouth, which it seems like y'all like to do, I saw how you pronounce her name? Eva, child. I saw that shit. Yeah, just go check it out. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you want me to talk about on the podcast episode, and we're gonna get into it. So I first want to talk about the funny political shit. Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to Eva. Okay. I want to talk about real quick. I want to talk about Rudy Giuliani ass. Like that shit. Did y'all see that shit? That shit was so fucking funny to me. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I hope y'all seen that shit. Oh my God. So yeah, because we'll get to Keke and all that shit. Rudy Giuliani ass. So apparently, did you see that shit? So listen. So apparently his campaign, I don't want to call it campaign, his aides, I guess, or his associates, his the people who work for him, they thought that they were booking this press conference at the Four Seasons. And it's going to be interesting that I'm talking about landscaping because these girls have been out here mowing the lawn, leaf blowing, because there's a lot of leaves on the pavement outside. So if you hear some machinery, I do apologize, but I wanted to rub my mouth. Okay. So apparently they thought that they were booking that shit at the Four Seasons, like a hotel. Miss Mamas, let me tell you what they were booking it at. They booked that shit at the Four Seasons Total Landscaping. So it was hilarious because obviously if you're a landscaping place, you don't have anywhere to really do no press conference like that because you're doing landscaping. Like, what the fuck? You know, so they didn't have no place to do that goddamn to do that press conference. So guess where they had his ass? Outside in the parking lot. And I'm talking about the camera was zoomed in so much. Obviously, if you're doing anything, you have to have the camera zoomed in so you can see who's talking or whatever. But that camera was zoomed in so much, Miss Mama, so that you couldn't see, so that these people couldn't see that it was in a goddamn parking lot, Miss Mama. It don't matter how far y'all zoomed that motherfucking shit in, girl. We seen that shit. We seen that they had y'all cooped up at this motherfucking parking lot. Now, who's really shady? Hold on. I'm putting this tweet out. Talking. Okay, so who's really shady is the actual business owners, because first thing first is if you see it's clownery, Jesse. First things first, if you see that Rudy Giuliani or the president or these people, they're booking your place, you'd be like, a lot of people would be like, okay, like, I'm going to correct this because obviously maybe you thought this shit was a wrong thing. I mean, maybe you thought that we had a place for you. Maybe you thought it was a Four Seasons. Maybe you thought that we had a place for you. But that business did not say, they accepted that coin. They accepted that coin in notoriety. They accepted that coin, and I bet your business is booming. Business booming so much that, let me tell you this. So apparently now they're selling merchandise. So the small business is now selling merchandise, including a sticker playing on Trump's slogans. It says, "Make America Rake Again," and it says, "Lawn and Order." That's how you do business, bitch. Them hoes said, I don't know what they thought. I don't know if Trump needed some of his hedges trimmed. He don't need his hedges trimmed. He need that toupee trimmed, but it's okay. He looking just like y'all girl Boris over there too. That hair is giving me fried, dyed, and tried. Okay. They said we are accepting that coin, accepting the publicity, release merchandise. That's the business. Okay. Rudy was sitting up there talking about like the rest of these girls in that parking lot. In that parking lot, I wanted to call the valet. I wanted to call the valet services. He was in that parking lot talking about, hey, guess what, girls? This election is a fraud. We need to make sure we count all the legal votes, blah, blah, blah. Can you believe that Brian Kemp was up here tweeting that shit too? I was like, are you serious? The main cheater, the cheater in chief himself, Brian Kemp, talking about legal votes, girl? You don't sit your ass down somewhere. Eva. And now I'm going to talk about Ben Carson, dumbass. Eva, Miss Mama, I heard that you went on to, I don't know if it was, I think it was one of these news networks. I don't know if it's MSNBC or something. Anyway, I heard that you went on there and said, I mean, you know what you saw what black women did in Georgia, but Latinas are the real heroines of all of this. And to me, that just gives me very much Gina Rodriguez. If y'all, why is it there are so many instances of people, instead of just sticking by their community, doing what you need to do to exalt your community, instead of doing like just focusing on your community, it's always like, yeah, girl, we did this, but let me tell you how much better than black women we are. It's like, okay, if black women wasn't even involved in that conversation. Oh, we saw what black women did. Yeah, we saw what black women did because literally, if it wasn't for their asses, a lot of this election would not have gone the way that. What are you talking about? This election would not have gone the way that it went. What do you mean? We saw that whole. She could have skipped the whole first part of the sentence and said, "Hey, this is what Latinos are doing in the community right now. This is how we're making change. This is how we're moving forward. And if you want to bring black women into it, you could say, hey, guess what? We are joint. This is something that obviously both of our communities view as a priority. And that's why we're moving together like this. Like that could have been so easy to do. And it's just, I just think that really does show how deeply ingrained anti-blackness is in certain people's minds. And because if you really sit and think about that shit, it was just so unnecessary. It's just, you don't have to shit on black women to show or to display what your own community is doing. And that's why I didn't understand that shit. It was just so weird. It was just, I was like, okay, niggas give you heebie-jeebies. Thank you so much, Eva. Thank you so much, Miss Mama. Thank you so much. I'm not spending too much time on her, but who I do want to spend some time on is Mr. Ben Carson. Ben Carson, I did drag you in my previous video, but I think I need to revisit it. Ben, there's no way that you should be. Okay, so here is my thing about the Republican Party, or at least Republican leadership. So when you're trying to take advantage of people, because that's all, a lot of these politicians want to do. They want to take advantage of people. They want to profit off of them. They don't care about their lives or anything like that. So I expect these people to do evil shit. It is what it is. I expect them to be evil as hell. But the thing is, I don't understand why so many of them are drinking their own Kool-Aid. Like, okay, if you want to say, okay, fuck the civilians, we don't care about their well-being, take y'all asses to work because my friends own these companies and they're trying to make some coin. We don't care that you hoes are coughing on the job or anything like that. We're not giving you any paid leave, sick leave. We take y'all ass to work. Okay, if that's your mentality, then I would think because y'all are sociopaths, it's just like, okay, we let the civilians suffer, but we are going to protect ourselves. But they don't even do that. They don't even, like, if you're going to be evil effectively. Shit on the civilians, but then wear your mask. You know what I mean? And y'all, even if you all tout this anti-mask rhetoric, at least act like, at least act like you're not wearing one as well. And then wear one when the cameras are not on or anything like that. These people really are drinking their own Kool-Aid. And I'm just like I said, I understand you not caring about the civilians' life, but you don't care about your own life either. Ben Carson was literally walking around on election day, going on to these events and shit without any fucking mask on, without any mask on. I'm just like, the brainwashing was for your constituents. It wasn't for you as well. He literally. I just want to remind this from Hornet because I saw this. I saw the picture that I used in my thumbnail, Ben Carson coming from Hornet, and I was just like, I need to use it. But this is from their site. So Carson, they said Carson, the bumbling dummy whose claims to fame include a belief that prisons turn people gay, suggesting that someone filled the pyramids with grain and lying about getting a West Point scholarship. He's over here. Oh yeah, he was. Remember what he was doing with trans people? What did he do? Carson's agency eliminated guidance for shelters, directing them to accommodate trans clients. Previously, the HUD instructed shelters to assist people on an equal and respectful basis, but thanks to Carson's deletions, the department is no longer ensuring that trans people can access the same services as cis people. So Ben Carson has a history of being a dummy. We already know that, but to see it really work like in real time, to watch these hoes walk around without any protection, without any mask on. But the thing is, as much as they are doing this type of shit, we have to remember that they can afford the healthcare if they shit gets fucked up. We've seen what happened with Trump. If Trump was, if his ass was any other human being, it would have been, he would have, how do I say this? It would have been giving Thanos when he snaps his finger. I'm talking about disintegrate. If Trump had been any other human being without money, he would not have had access to all those experimental ass. I mean, it's given like X-Men experimental ass medications that he took to save his ass from his own stupidity. So we have to remember that as well. Like, okay, these girls can fuck around and get all this shit, but you know, at the end of the day, they're going to use everybody's taxpayer money to go and get all these to get all these type of experimental ass, prototype ass treatments that none of the rest of the country has access to. Girl, sit your ass down. I hate it. I was like, isn't this man a whole like medical professional? And it's like, look at what tap dancing would have you doing. Look at what it will have you doing. Look at what sacrificing the morals that people thought that you had just for a position. Look at what it will have you doing. When you know you're a whole ass doctor, you know what your ass should have been doing. I think it really does give Trump energy with the way that he was like, I'm not putting a mask on because it makes me look weak. Or maybe, you know, since Trump is the ringleader, them girls over there in his cabinet feel like they got to suck his ass and not wear the masks that they're supposed to so they can have some type of optics or image. And now he over here coughing. Oh, I saw that Van Jones mistaken Mary J. Blige for Beyonce. Van Jones, the what would I call him? He gives me very opportunist performer kind of vibes. Because wasn't he twiddling his thumbs with Trump as well? I don't care about anything that Van Jones got to say. I don't care. Keke, let's cover Keke because this shit. I will continue talking and completely forget that she was in my title. So if you're not aware, Keke Palmer woke up at 8 a.m. and decided to just really piss everybody off, right? So one of the tweets that really got things going is she said, "Imagine if your EBT card could only work on healthy items." And it's kind of weird to discuss this because sometimes I be understanding the frame of mind that some of these people come from when they make comments like this. So it's just like, I understand you're trying to hide. I understand you're trying to like, start this conversation about healthy eating, but it just feels really weird when rich people who, instead of tweeting, could actually be doing something about things they perceive as issues or issues in the community. It's just really weird when rich people talk about it. Imagine if you broke ass bitches only bought broccoli with your fucking poor cards. like I tweeted, like, imagine if you brokies only focused on eating some asparagus instead of purchasing. And every time you get to this point, it's like, okay, what are people buying with their shit? You don't even. What are people buying with their shit? I mean, there's so many studies that have been done about how expensive healthy foods are and food deserts. There have been I mean, even if people are given X amount of coin to spend on food, they're going to spend on non-perishable items. They're going to make sure that it spreads across a long period of time, especially if you have limited funds. And this is what all of these points are what people are trying to tell Keke. And she's over here like doubling down. She's trolling people. And for me, I never understand why rich people don't just live their rich lives and just shut up. It's just, and the things a lot of times, and the reason why it's so annoying to hear is because a lot of those those talking points are very victim blaming when it comes to people living in poverty. It's like I said, I'm not. If someone is rich as hell, instead of tweeting, they could actually be doing something. They could actually be purchasing some healthy foods for people, opening up pantries or some shit. Things could actually be done, but it's just weird to me when like you hosts are rich. You know, just do something. Or just do research. It's just, to me, it just comes off as people not actually trying to have a conversation or people not actually trying to fix the problem. It comes off as like, oh, girl, what if you broke bitches actually did something worthwhile? It's just weird. It's just, so if you're wondering why people have been like really toasting her ass on social media, that's why. And as far, I've been looking on Twitter and the jokes have not stopped. And like I said, I had to really do some investigative work to see those tweets because Keke Palmer blocked me. She had my ass blocked for a long ass time. And I think it's because of when, I said this before, I think it's because of when she used to be saying, but the gag is, and I was just a little annoyed by that shit. So I'm sure I said, I don't even know what I said. I don't even want to look back on Twitter and see what I said. It was probably something ridiculous, but she annoyed the shit out of me. So she blocked me. I'm sorry, girl. But it's just, I really want better for my sis. Someone said Aquila and the BET. BET, Jesus. Aquila and the EBT, sorry, on Twitter, and I could not help but cackle. Do you know how quick fruits perishes? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You buy a banana today, and that whole gonna be looking like me tomorrow. Bitch, you buy a banana today, that bitch gonna look like that bitch gonna be doing this tomorrow. Bitch, that banana will say KKK on one day, and then the next day she over here, power to the motherfucking people. You got with fruits and vegetables and shit, that shit perishes, girl. That bitch, I'm telling you, Miss Banana will come to your house. She will be looking like some of the emojis y'all putting in this fucking chat right now. And then the next day, you call Miss Banana up and she at a protest in downtown Atlanta marching for fucking Black Lives Matter. Like, girl, you cannot fuck around with these fruits and vegetables, bitch. You cannot fuck around with these fruits and vegetables. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God, you literally. One day she looking like you said, sunshine. Little Trap said sunshine. Next day she gonna tell you she gonna hit your phone and talk about I'm mixed, girl. I'm mixed. Like, girl, please, you gonna be mixed with some fucking banana pudding or some shit, some fritters, girl. Bitch, don't let a Jamaican see a browning ass fucking banana, bitch. Moles will make all type of cakes and fritters and shit, bitch. Don't let no Jamaican see no brown ass fucking banana. Oh, girl, because here come the fucking banana menu. Oh, date the bitch, a Jamaican girl, date bitch. Don't let no brown ass fucking banana. Bitch, this shit, you hoes will turn a whole banana bakery, bitch. Okay, I'm done. That shit was funny. Okay. What else should we talk about? Oh, girl, let's go ahead and just. Maybe this is, I don't know. This is a full disclosure. Anytime Dave Chappelle comes on my screen, I don't watch shit that he do. So, big announcement. Dave Chappelle is hosting SNL. I'm not going to be rushing to watch that shit. So, just as full disclosure, I didn't see anything else except this AIDS tweet, this AIDS joke that he made about Mercury, whatever the fuck. It's just, at this point, if your comedy is predictable, that's the first thing. We ain't even getting a bigotry. If it's so predictable, if I said to myself, okay, Dave Chappelle is hosting SNL, to myself, I said, okay, it's going to be some homophobia or some weird ass fucking gay shit or some transphobia or some fucked up ass shit that he goes, it's going to be there. And then lo and behold, somebody tweeted that he's fucking said this shit. It's just, I want cis straight men to get some new jokes. Like, wow, especially like black men at this point, y'all are so marginalized, y'all don't have no room to be making like literally you don't have any room to be making those type of fucking jokes, bitch. It's boring. It doesn't show your creativity as a comic. It's just like girl, grow as a comic. Grow. Girl, this is not 2000. Wow. I really like, that's why before you even get to the bigotry and the weird shit, just grow as an artist, grow as a comic, and just get some new jokes. Get some new jokes, girl. That's why the gays be dragging the shit out y'all, because bitch, we keep our jokes fresh, unlike the way that you keep your hairline. Milk dud. That is so. It's just annoying. I think before I used to get really pissed about shit like that when I was younger. But now I'm just like, girl, okay, the gays. Oh my God, I haven't heard this one, but an age joke? That's fucking new. Rolling Ray should host SNL. Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah, bitch. That shit would be so fucking funny. Okay, Miss Girl. Judge Toller. Cause it's not, what you can say? Cause it's nothing. Cause it's really nothing. Hell yeah. Like, people who actually are just naturally hilarious. And it's just, I want everybody to do better. I really do. Beyonce checks. Me and Beyonce talk every now and then. She checks up on me. It's giving. Literally, the only reason I say purr and it's giving is because of his ass. Like, for real. Or it's not giving like y'all said it was supposed to be gave. I love him. He's hilarious. Oh my God. Okay. First of all, real quick, I saw that Blue Ivy will now be narrating, has narrated it, the audiobook for Hear Love by Matthew. That shit is iconic. While someone tweeted while y'all were dragging the shit out of her hair before she could even like comprehend anything. And now she's narrating audiobooks and shit. It's interesting how Beyonce been silent ever since Blue has made so many debuts and shit. It's interesting to me about that. Beyonce, it must be hard being number two. You talking about top two and you ain't number two, Miss Mama's. Blue Ivy would like to have a talk about that. It seems your manager is really, how is Blue Ivy your manager and also outdoing you at the same time, Miss Mama's? Wow, we literally stand a multi-talented, multi-careered individual named Blue Ivy. Wow, that's great. I think that's cool as hell. It's just a genius kind of whoever thought of doing that shit, like really, really good job. I don't know. Like that is a genius way, a genius kind of collaboration in my opinion. So I just saw that real quick. I thought I would mention it. Also, there something really sad happened on Sunday. Alex Trebek passed. That shit really hit me in a way that I knew it would hit me, but like, damn, I think it's because his impact has spanned so many generations, and especially because since it's interesting how now that I have the ability to pay for cable, I don't want to do that shit. But when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, I want cable, I want cable. But child, for a long period of my upbringing, I didn't have cable, so it was just like, my grandma would sit and watch Miss Jeopardy and shit, and of course that's educational. So Jamaicans is they love that, okay? But girl, there she go. I don't know. It really seems like I need to call these people Daenerys or some shit, because it don't seem like they riding on the lawnmowers. It seems like they riding on some dragons. Like the hoes is loud. But no, that shit was so sad to see. Oh, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Did y'all say he was a Trumper? Please do not play with me. Do not play with me. Don't play with me. You better not play with me, girl, because bitch, I was just about to get on here talking about how he was just, at the end of his life. At the end of his life, he was he got to watch the horizon with his wife, and he wasn't in pain, and that's what he wanted to do, watch the horizon and shit. Y'all better not play with me. I'm not gonna spread no misinformation until y'all confirm that shit. Cause if he was a Trump supporter, y'all fucking lying. I feel like we would have known that shit. Y'all are lying. Y'all are lying. That's what I'm saying. Like, bitch, we would have been on that shit. Child, I'm not spreading no misinformation, bitch. Until you hoes give me an article or some shit, girl, I am not saying this. Listen, because you cannot tell me. Oh, he said in 2018 that Trump would have struggled on Jeopardy. Period. Y'all listen. Trump done took away too many things, bitch. He's not taking away Alex Trebek, bitch. He's not taking it away. He's not taking it away. He's not taking it away. Period. Talk about Chris Cuomo on that man. Oh, what? Okay. Wait. Who was he? He was somebody running. Chris Cuomo was talking to somebody running for something, right? Girl. Hold on. Let me see. All right, because I retweeted it. Damn, where is it at, girl? There goes. Now we don't have to say here comes. We can say there goes. Because we're getting, y'all done activated me now, bitch. We're getting that bird beak out of here, girl. It doesn't make any sense. Listen to me. It doesn't make any sense for y'all to be showing me pictures of Betsy Devils when I'm just like, okay, is this the zoo? Is this Lion Country Safari? Are you giving me all types of zoology? Veterinarian? I hate it. Betsy, we're going to escort your ass off the premises, and I cannot wait to see it happen. You didn't care about students. You only cared about them pockets and them fucking 50-11 yachts that your ass got. We don't care about your ass, and we're excited to see you go. So if you want to, even if you don't want to, you got the green light. If you want to, go. Ain't no problem, you can go. We gonna hire somebody else. We're gonna hire somebody else. You're holding up student loans. You're not forgiving student. You're holding up student loans. Grammys, go, go, bitch. Damn. Oh, she's so annoying. Hold on. Let me see. It's giving very much time to end this shit because okay.
It happens time and time again, and you guys defend them.
No, he didn't pick a race battle.
Who is this? Okay. So his name is Chris Kobach or something like that. I don't know.
Dude, choose the character.
He's in Kansas Senate. Okay, he's running for the Kansas Senate for Kansas, and he basically was talking to Chris Cuomo, and Chris Cuomo presented him with a hypothetical. He said, "Now, what if Trump said that he said the things that he said because he actually is a racist? What would you do in that particular instance?" And he was just like, "Well, I would just have to see what he's talking about." You know what it is? I know what it is. Rudy Giuliani's probably mad at me. No, I was listening to this damn tornado outside. Rudy Giuliani probably mad at me, so he said 4 Seasons Total Landscaping to come over here and disrupt my live. And I'm not gonna disrespect the workers because, really, that shit is a hard ass job. But it just seems to me like maybe somebody left like a little microchip or something, or like a camera in my apartment or some shit, and they see exactly the time I'm going live, and they're just like, you know what? We're gonna start these leaf blowers. We're gonna. You can't hear it. Oh, I love that y'all can't hear that shit. Please tell me if you can hear it or not, because, bitch, you can't hear that shit. Yes, I love that for me. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. You can't hear it in the same way that Miss Mama's couldn't hear that sound of victory, because it really wasn't giving. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Okay. If you're hearing a sound, did she say she heard a sound of abundance of rain? If she did, that was fucking Storm from X-Men, girl. I don't know what to tell you. If you hear a sound of abundance of rain, Miss Mamas, you need to take cover, girl. You need to get this umbrella. You need to get a shelter or something, and take shelter from the rain. I hear the sound of the angels are coming from Africa. They're coming from Africa. The angels are coming from South America. They're coming from Africa. They're coming from South America. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm not religious, but if angels were taking their ass from Africa, it would be to slice and dice your ass up. What do you mean? Angels coming from Africa? First of all, that's probably the spirit of the ancestors coming to choke your ass out. What the fuck you mean? Angels, they're coming from... I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I don't know what you were hearing, Miss Mamas. It wasn't the sound of victory, boo. It was not the sound of victory. Oh, it was probably the sound of... Child, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to do it. Somebody on Twitter explained it to it. Apparently, them evangelicals think there are specific angels in Africa because of demonic activity. What? Okay, so if there's demonic activity going on in Africa, let's take a wild guess on who's causing that shit. And I can tell you it's not the native people. I can tell you that. That's crazy. Okay, so evangelicals. Oh yeah, they are serious. And the reason why evangelicals are so dangerous is because they hide behind their religion, right? So it's like they are allowed to say the shit that they do. They are allowed to vote the way they do. They're allowed to shit on other demographics simply because of their religious beliefs. And it's almost like, girl, we're gonna have to wrap this shit. Yeah. Damn, bitch! Okay, it's not that many leaves in this house. Girl, I hear the sound of abundance of rain. I hear the sound of victory, bitch. Yeah, I was like, okay. The angels, touched by angels. Bitch, y'all remember that song? Those are the demons. Hell yeah. Bitch, those are the fucking demons. I'm just glad they didn't do that shit in the morning. And it's no shade, but, oh, girl, we're going to have to, I don't know. They need to give me a schedule or something. Y'all hoes need to give me a work schedule or something so I can plan this shit out. Damn! Girl, y'all could have called Superman to do his little cold breath for all that shit. Shit. That disturbed my whole train of thought. Paula White said, oh, that's her name, Miss Paula? Oh, yes, about religion. Did you see the girl who plays Shuri post on Twitter? Yeah, saw her talking about Antichrist. And I tweeted in response, I was like, damn, I wish you would have just waited until Black Panther 2 came out to do all this shit. Like, shit. Let me see. Like, that shit was so strange to me. I was like, she's like, you know, the Antichrist. I was like, okay. All right. I just honestly, boo, you extremely talented, love you so much. I just want you to put on them little paws. Put them little paws on. Pew, pew, pew. Do what you gotta do with Black Panther 2. Wrap it up and that's it, please. Like, I was just like, wow. It's just, oh my God, it's just, I love a good Keke with you. Oh, thanks, y'all. Oh, damn, I forgot. Oh, I was talking about Chris Cuomo talking to this other person, how he was like, honestly, I'm kind of, I don't want to say happy. I'm just like more satisfied with them saying it publicly now. Like saying that, you know, voting for or supporting a racist is not a deal breaker. Like just come on, everybody. We done seen what y'all did for the past 4 years. I mean, centuries, but 4 years. We seen what y'all are. Just say it now. Just say it. Racism is not a deal breaker. It should not be something surprising for us to know about y'all because we saw how y'all voted. We saw what y'all do. Sis, what do you think about the virtual table reading of the 90s sitcom A Different World with Debbie Allen directing it with Tessa Thompson, Yara, Storm Reed, all biracial women? Oh, shit. Honestly, I don't know much about that. So I don't want to run my mouth too much about it and not know too much. But I will say that in Hollywood, there is that kind of trend where it's just, it's almost like you have to scream to be like, hey, you know, there are dark-skinned women that can do some of this shit. Like, so I'll definitely say that. Like, there is a very colorist kind of trend, not trend, I don't want to say it's a trend, but there are colorist things happening in Hollywood all the time, and it's just it's annoying to constantly have to tell, especially your own people. It's annoying to have to constantly tell your own people to look out for your own people. So definitely, we'll need to look into that as well. My storm is dark skin. Period. They said leave Ben Carson alone. Oh, poor dad. As soon as he leave us alone, we'll leave him alone. And when he leaves us alone, that means he'll be whenever January comes. That's when the motherfuckers get sworn in. Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm honestly, I want Ben Carson to see if he can wear a mask. What's puzzling to me is that, like I said in my previous video, he was willing to spend $31,000 on a dining set. You hoes can't spend fucking $5 on the mask. We should, honestly, as taxpayers, we should have the right to be like, bitch, no. Veto. You hoes ain't spending that shit. Bitch, we should have access to all day. I was about to say checkbooks like a old ass Jamaican. We should have access. Sorry. We should have access to all their accounts and be like, nope, not going through. We should be able to call the banks and be like, hey, guess what? I'm disputing that $31,000 table dining set. I'm disputing that charge. You said Ben Coonson? All right. Goodbye. Someone said, Stacy said, Ben is buying big, comfy couches with taxpayer money. Yes, he is. Ain't no telling what they doing with all types of taxpayer dollars and shit. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. We gotta get Shelly out of here, don't we? Girl. Bye, girl. That's weird. Shelly want to be noticed. She got noticed. Bye, Shelly. Bye, girl. I hear the sound of abundance of bigotry. I hear the sound of coons. I hear the sound of abundance of bigotry. I hear the sound of coons. Usa aka oka aka laka opa eka opa naka eka oka aka. Just drop the stick every routine, child. The way that Ocean been getting me together with some foundation, bitch. It's God. Uka aka oka aka eka aka oka aka. Now, people not gonna like this when I say this. People not gonna like when I say this. Okay. But I hear the sound of abundance of bigotry. That uka aka oka laka oka baka stuff that she doing. That's how y'all sound. That's how y'all sound. That's how y'all sound. That's exactly how y'all sound. That's exactly how y'all sound. That's exactly how y'all sound. Oh my God. We about to fall out. I'm like, girl, isn't language meant to be understood? And they were really dragging. I'm just like, girl, some of y'all grandmama sound just like that. What you talk about? Some of y'all grandma sound just like that. Some of y'all aunties be out there with their fucking kick heels on, sounding just like that. Ooka aka, oka aka. Girl, I needed Rosetta Stone. Like, oh my God! Some of y'all granddaddies and grandmamas and y'all aunties, some of y'all daddies and mamas sound just like that in church. Oh my God! Like, that should be funny, and it'd be so hilarious when I say, I'm just like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all hoes speaking nursery rhyme. Okay. Oh my God, y'all hoes sound like Azalea Banks in the church. Zoom, zoom, zing, zing, zoom, 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 zeta, zoom, 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 zeta, zoom, zoom. Okay. Oh yes, I saw Kenneth Copeland laughing. He was the one who was like, the media said Joe Biden won the election. He was like, I was like, medical attention. Like literally, I felt like an announcer at like on like a subway or something. I was like, please, somebody contact the medical professionals. This man is going crazy. He looked literally like the Joker. Okay, that shit was weird. I don't care what about that shit was weird. Look at his dead ass eyes. If you don't know what I'm saying, you need to look it up. His dead ass, that shit looked weird as hell. I don't care what nobody say. This shit was fucking creepy. Yes, he was the same one who blew COVID away, Mariah. He was like, what was he like? I blow the wind of God. I was like, first of all, mama, it's a lot of microbes that you pouring on the goddamn camera lens. Back up, back it on up. I blow the wind of God. If that's the wind of God, we're gonna need some fresheners. It's giving very much hellfire, fire and brimstone breath. Don't blow that fire and brimstone breath on me, boo. Don't blow that fire and brimstone. He looks like that was the origin for his supervillain story. Like it's just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Okay. I love y'all. I'm gonna take my ass because I'm telling you, it seemed like they Usain Bolt outside. They finna run around. Like literally, I felt like a spaceship was going to beam my ass up when they came over here with that leaf blower right outside my goddamn, right outside my window. Thoughts on John Ossoff? Yeah, we could surely end on that. You want me to make some thoughts on John Ossoff? I feel the spirit of Tamara running over me with the way that John Ossoff run around here, reminding me of my FSU days. John Ossoff. Usually we don't stand politicians around here, and I need to look at what he's offering the girls when it comes to his politics, but he needs to start OnlyFans. If politics don't work out for John Ossoff, he can start an OnlyFans. Period. I'm so serious. Period. Thoughts on one hoe? There was a particular gift that I tweeted out, and it was on. It came from a video of him. I think he was learning how to surf or something. I wish I never wanted to be a surfboard so bad in my life. It's unforgivable. I do not have the patience or the to be doing all that shit to my body, like work out that hard. I really, really do. I think it's admirable that some people have to possess that quality. If I'm not shaking my ass somewhere in somebody's club or something like that, it's really not giving lift weights. Maybe I could do a few crunches or some shit like that. But as far as, it's just, I don't know. It's not giving for me. But I do appreciate it on somebody else. And one hoe is I'm a hoe for one hoe. I'm a hoe for one hoe. You know, John, not Jon Snow, but Jon Ossoff. You know, also his future is bright in whatever arena he decides to go. His future is bright, and I'm sure the OnlyFans link would be brighter as well. Okay, I'm taking my ass. It's 50 minutes. I love y'all so much. Yes, Georgians need to fucking take the Senate. Help take the Senate. We're the one host. Period. Love y'all so much. Check out my Patreon. I'm gonna be running my mouth tomorrow as well on the podcast. Thank you for joining me, talking shit and Keke and all that shit. Follow me on follow me on Twitter, Adrian Expression. I also made a TikTok too. I know I was talking shit about TikTok the whole time, and now I end up making one. So yeah, me and my friends put up this video on there already. So Adrian Expression on TikTok too. So if you want to follow me there, you can. I don't have a lot of content out there, but maybe eventually I will. I don't know, y'all. I love you so much. I'm gonna be running my mouth on Twitter, so you already know what it is. Peace out. Have a good fucking week. Hope you had a great weekend. Love you, and have a good goddamn evening. Bye.